Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Total Party Overkill. My name is Team Louie, and I am your DM. And tonight on Total Party Overkill, none of the players are going to survive. Guaranteed, or your money back. That's what we know. So, that being said, I need to shout out some of our sponsors before we get completely started. You know what? Let me go ahead and get some music started. Speaking of our first sponsor, let's go ahead and throw it out to Tabletone. Tabletone is who is providing, apparently, okay, that's odd. My desktop, this is coming to my microphone. So, okay. I guess you can hear this through my microphone and not through the broadcast stream mix. So, very interesting. Can you hear the music okay? So, this is Tabletone. And Tabletone is how we get all of our music for all of our games. They were nice enough to sponsor us. Tabletone is an app that you can get on your phone or your tablet. There's nothing on desktop just yet, but they are working on it. I'm using BlueStacks to play. So, oh, it's because they're going to the speaker. It should be going to the broadcast stream mix, which is right here. So, yeah, I installed a what's it called? The virtual audio cable. I installed the virtual audio cable. Thank you, Strawberry, for that gift sub. I installed the virtual audio cable, and it may have kind of screwed some stuff up. So, on that note, that's kind of it's not even showing the desktop audio. Oh, you know what? You know what? I better know the issue. There we go. You'll hear it doubled now because virtual audio cable changed what the default is. There we go. Now it's fixed. Virtual audio cable just kind of took over some stuff. That being said, hooray for figuring out audio. We love tech support streams. We love tech support streams. So, on that note, another one of our sponsors is GamerSupps. Now, GamerSupps is the leader in energy supplements. They also have caffeine-free. They have teas. They have ramen. They have cups with anime girls on them. They have cups without anime girls on them. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Regardless, I love GamerSupps a lot. You can actually get GamerSupps for 10% off with our code Bottom Energy, if you saw that ad coming up at the very beginning. So, for those of you who aren't, or who, I don't know if anybody here drinks GamerSupps, but you should. If you're not drinking GamerSupps, you should switch to GamerSupps. And on that note, we actually have a code to give away for GamerSupps to get a $10 gift card. So you can use the $10 gift card as well as get your 10% off with code Bottom Energy, and all that money goes right back to the stream. They also have free samples. You can throw some free samples in there. You can order a cup with some free samples. You can order a full flavor if you want. I am drinking Sploosh, which I'm not sure the full flavor of it, but I think it's like a pineapple coke. It's almost like a pineapple coconut. I could be wrong on that, but that's what it kind of tastes like to me. And I also have my caffeine-free. My caffeine-free good is the name of the flavor. It's like a cherry slushy flavor. So, cheers. So you'll see me enjoying these tonight. But that being said, we do have a coupon, or we do have a $10 gift card. Oh, you know what? I just realized we don't have our giveaway ready to go. That's my fault. So, if you want your $10 gift code or gift card to GamerSupps, Gosh, how should I give this away? Because I don't have my, I don't have my stuff good to go. Did Memphis gift? Oh, Memphis, thank you so much for the gift subs here. I'm sorry, I don't have the stuff going on up here. Can I use gamer subs to flavor my ribs? Maybe. So good idea. I mean, I'm sure there's some flavors you could use for a rub. Like this is a cherry flavor. It would give you like a cherry flavor, but you probably don't want to use a lot of it. How do I? Let me see here. You know what? I'll tell you what. First person to join my Discord and says, I don't know. Gamer sups. I'll send you a code because I don't have it set up because I was trying to get the chat bot set up because I'm doing a new chat bot. So. Oh, we don't have a freaking Discord code. Oh man, I'm so unprepared for this. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna toss it in the chat, and whoever wants it, you can have it. There's the code. There's the code right there. Take that code and get $10 off your gamer subs. Whoever wants it. That's how we're giving it away. We're just open sourcing it. And let me know if you're the one who claimed it. First come, first serve. Thank you, Strawberry. And last but certainly not least, Beetle and Grimm's, without whom this game would not be made possible because they're providing the materials to play. They're providing the adventures, and they're sponsoring the stream. Now, GamerSups sells. Beetle and Grimm's sells a lot of really great premium D&D materials. Like I have a couple of their dice sets. They have dice sets for specific classes. So if you choose a wizard, they'll give you a bunch of extra dice for your magic missiles and a bunch of extra dice for your fireballs and things like that. So they have your characters in mind with their dice sets. They have rogues with extra dice for sneak attacks and things like that. So they also have a game master kit for everything you would need to be the dungeon master. And they have a bunch of premium books and premium sets and things like that. And they're writing their own adventure right now called Skullduggery that you just saw the ad for earlier. So if you would, go and visit Beetle and Grimm's through our link that we have here. Go and visit Beetle and Grimm's that we have here in the chat. If you wouldn't mind, because for some reason, apparently, Twitch does not like the link. The full link. So you have to copy the full link and paste it. I don't know why. I'll get a link shortener or something. So, on that note, I have a bunch of great guests here tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and bring them out for you right now. And here they are. Let me go ahead and unmute myself.
Make sure that you grab those. If not, don't worry. They will get posted again. Good sir, forgive me, I don't remember your name, but I just suffer like that. And hurt like memory loss.
Firebane.
What?
We're live.
We are?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Do I gotta put my pants on?
No. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
So here's my lovely guest for the evening. Thank you everybody so much for coming and joining us here on this adventure. First and foremost, Mr. Krieger, how you doing? Down here.
Not too shabby. Yourself?
Pretty good. Krieger and I know each other a little bit from streaming Atlas, or not streaming, playing Atlas and role playing. You played Ollie Lagerson. So that's how we know each other. And so Firebane was supposed to play last week, but he had to step away. And so he's like, you should get Krieger. And so now we got Krieger. And welcome. Now he's the only
You're
one.
Welcome.
He's the only one of the four that plays a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. We got some first timers here, and our first timer is Jeff Vicente. Is it Vicente? I should have asked that.
Vicente.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Jeff Vicente. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little scared, but yeah.
Well, you should be, because you're not making it out of this. Spoiler alert. But Jeff actually was recommended to me by Karina, who was a guest on our first episode. Jeff, you are a recording engineer and a voice actor, and you do, I could be wrong, primarily anime. Am I correct?
Anime, video games. I started in music, but now, yeah, it's mainly anime and games.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You were in Genshin, right?
Yeah, I played a few little characters in Genshin. I'm in Solo Leveling, both the video game and the anime. I'm in One Piece. As an engineer, I have over 150 credits of different animes. I've been doing it over a decade.
Well, I invited you on just so I could get some work, to be completely honest.
You know what? Yeah. Send me your stuff.
Well, I haven't booked anything. That's the problem.
Well, we'll start from there then.
You got to start somewhere.
Right.
Exactly.
First time for everything.
Right. Up next is somebody that I'm sure a lot of my audience is very familiar with, Mr. Firebane. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I feel wickedly unprepared and nervous every week, and today is no different. So, but how are you?
It's kind of like after prom night. I understand.
Now, Firebane and I met.
I mainly remember prom night just laying in the corner crying. So, maybe we had different experiences.
Were those happy tissues or sad tissues?
There were a lot of tissues I don't recall anymore.
What were you gonna say, Louis?
I was gonna say Firebane and I met. I remember the exact moment we met. I was playing again Atlas, which is where I met Krieger, and my character had just joined the Navy. His name was Giles Davies. He had just joined the Navy, and I was told to go to the instructor corps to get some training. And I go and I sit outside of the instructor corps, and Giles is just this happy-go-lucky. Half the time he only opens his mouth to exchange feet. And I'm sitting outside the instructor corps, and out walks this long hair, broad-shouldered, like 7 feet tall guy with a big mustache and an eye patch, and it's Firebane's character. And I immediately was like, "Who is this? This guy is fantastic." I think I said that on the stream, actually.
Yes, I believe that you did.
But you played, it was at that point, it was Commandant, wasn't it? Or Commandant Kinsley?
Yes, Commandant Kinsley.
And so you came out, you're just this big booming voice, like, "Oh, are you all friends? Are you friends with all of the people in the Navy?" Like, because I was like, "Oh, the lady with the blue hair." And you're like, "Oh, is she an old friend of yours?" And so you're just berating me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's great. I love this." I think
that's because you said, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "What's up? What's up? That's what you're going to say to me? No, I am Commandant. Do you understand that, cadet?"
Oh my gosh. He's like, you're like one of the scariest people to roleplay. Like I was, you put the fear in me, but I still, we're here, and I loved Kinsley, and I grew to be Giles grew to be, I don't know if necessarily say a friend of Kinsley, but we had a relationship going forward. So
every romantic moment I had with my future wife in that particular role-playing scenario, somehow you wound up, including one time falling out of the sky to the lake right in front of where we were having a romantic moment.
I remember that. That was,
and it was all by dumb chance.
He totally was not listening in from the cliff above.
It was by that big lake, and we had the whole crew there. But somebody that is a new friend to me, Miss Strawberry GS down there. Now, Miss Strawberry is the way you described to me is a faceless Minecraft channel. So we have your little Minecraft avatar down there hanging out with us today.
That's right. Hi, I'm Strawberry, Internet Gamer Mom, and I see a lot of my people in your chat. So hello.
Hello,
Glad
Strawberry.
you guys could.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that was all.
So Strawberry, you describe yourself as a gamer mom. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes, I stream Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time, most of the time, except right now Thursdays are a little bit late because I'm taking a class. And I give out mom advice while playing Minecraft.
Oh. Well, let's hope we can give some proper mom advice to all your compatriots that are doomed.
Well, this time tonight, I am not playing a mom. I am playing a young whippersnapper here.
And she's going to say curse words.
No. She's a lady, a noble.
I don't use curse words either. So, but we have that in common. So, but it would be, how funny would it be if your chat turned up and you're just like, well, F this and F that. And just like, what? We're not used to this. But yeah, we met in the YouTube. We're both YouTubers, and we're both a part of this YouTube Discord. And I basically just decided, hey, I'm gonna ask people if they wanna, if anybody wants to join. So and Strawberry.
And I saw that somebody was doing D&D, and I'm like, I have not done D&D since before the pandemic, and yes, sign me up.
Well, let's see if you can last tonight. Spoiler.
I get the feeling I'm not going to.
Yep. So, on that note, actually, there's one thing I need to get ready on Discord that I forgot to do. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to have a file that I'm going to send to you guys. I'm just going to have it ready to send. I'm going to have to, there's a file I'm going to upload in the Discord in our call here in however long. I don't know exactly, because Lord knows how the role play is going to go, because that's part of the fun of D&D, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I
wouldn't know.
That's right, because you've never played D&D before, have you?
No. On a good day, I could barely spell it.
Well, it's funny that you used to work with Critical Role and you'd never played D&D.
Yeah, I remember when Matt was just starting Critical Role, and we were working on, I think it was Attack on Titan Season 2, and he's like, we're doing this, and we're going to be at Sam's house. I'm like, I don't care, go in the box. Just like, Matt, I've never played D&D, I don't know about this stuff. He's like, oh, okay.
You could have got in there on the ground floor, man.
I was, yeah, I had an open invite, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Critical Role was like the largest Twitch channel.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, but it's also, I've known them for almost 20. I've worked with everybody there except for Ashley, so I've known them all for like almost 20 years, and I'm just like, I don't want to play your nerd game.
You do not look old enough to have known people for 20 years. I'm sorry.
I'm almost 40.
Oh my goodness.
So, well, with that being said, shall we get into the game?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right. So there is going to be some improv. So there's going to be some stuff that you kind of have to make up on the spot that you didn't have a chance to have about your characters. But that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun of this show. So, let's get started, shall we? Okay. Waterdeep, the city of splendors and secrets. Beneath its glistening spires and grand boulevards, another war rages. One fought not with banners and battalions, but with whispers and alleyways, poisoned chalices, and blood spilled where no watchman dares to look. For years, two serpents have coiled around the city's underbelly, the Xanathar, cold and calculating, and the Xanathar Guild, mad and many-eyed. And tonight is the night one of them strikes. Davil Starsong, charmer, spymaster, and rising blade of the Black Network, has chosen Fay Day for his gambit. While the streets down in song and ale, while masks hide faces and truths alike, he means to slip into the heart of the enemy's lair, a hidden club deep in the dock ward, guarded by Xanathar's most paranoid creation, a beholder's private den of vice and vaults. But Davil doesn't do his own dirty work. He has you. So, the party succeeded in their previous mission for Davil, but before you proceed, you all have to collectively tell the story of what happened in that mission.
So, well, I mean, I can barely remember it. I was drunk half the time.
What do you remember?
I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so I don't know how much help I can be.
It's starting to come
Yeah.
back to me. It started in a bar, did it not? I usually don't
know-
frequent bars, so I think I would remember.
All I know is I was casing that warehouse for like 2 hours before you all showed up for the job.
Well, I had nearly run out of money after having left home. I had sort of neglected to note that the ordinary people need to have a source of income in order to get food. I'd kind of forgotten that. It had always been just provided to me. So I needed money, and I needed food. So in that bar, he approached me and said, "How would you like to do a job for me, dear lady?"
Anybody else? What are your memories of the last mission?
I woke up underneath a bridge. That's all I know, to be honest. I rolled in the dirt and then I'm here.
Krieger?
Being a cleric of lower scruples, we'll say questionable morals. Father Venz remembers, having to get the muscle and some distraction so they could pull a heist from one of the local warehouses. Things may have gone a little weird. Things may have gone a little explosive. Not my fault. Ask the wizard. He was the one throwing around firebolts. It wasn't me.
Hey, what about that
What I seem
distance
to
shot I made from 500? Well, maybe it wasn't quite 500 yards, but it sure felt like it. That supreme arrow bolt where I was able to get the warehouse manager right between the eyes from such a distance. That's what turned the tides in our favor.
Yes, I'm
But it
sure
was
that's
definitely
what
handy.
turned the tides.
It was definitely much better than just flirting with him and keeping him busy. I mean, I'm not opposed to shooting one in the face.
I thought the moon affected the tides.
That's not. Never mind.
I don't know. I'd have to ask a druid. That's not my forte.
Well, because of this, you've danced on the edge of the network's favor, running errands, silencing loose tongues, proving that you've got the stomach for what others call evil. And now, your final test has arrived. Earlier today, a sealed envelope found its way into your hands, a black wax stamped with a coiled serpent. Inside, Davil's elegant script cuts through the noise like a dagger. And the letter reads, "Your party's initiates was very impressive last week, accomplishing the task presented with a long way toward making a good impression. Just the sort of industry and ingenuity that the Zentarum appreciate. Keep it up and you could find yourselves part of a very exclusive club. Dare I say, family." To that end, tonight I shall be sitting at my usual seat at the yawning portal. Join me, but only if you are committed to pursuing our relationship seriously. Sincerely yours, Davil Starsong. And as you all prepare at your individual houses to go to the yawning portal, you're kind of gazing upon yourself, and why don't we all introduce ourselves? Krieger, what does your character look like and what's their name?
Yes, Father Andric Venz. He's a much older dragonborn. Scales black, except the edges of them are starting to gray with age. Wearing chainmail, normal traveling pants, large shield on his back, polished nicely, and then hanging around his neck is some prayer beads with a wooden box shaped like a shield on it, which you all know whenever he's healing or providing the lady's blessings. That's usually what he's channeling everything through. His focus. But he's yeah, a little shady looking. He's definitely up in his years.
Well, what about you, Jeff? As you're getting ready in your mirror, what do you see, and what's your character's name?
So I am a bugbear, and I was raised with indigenous people, akin to the human world's Maori. I'm wearing what is called a kahaku, which is more like a finely made cloak. Other than that, I like to just kind of, my people are furry, so we don't tend to wear much clothes otherwise, but the cloak makes me feel fancy, and feeling fancy makes me feel smarter, and that's usually what my parents tried to tell me to be.
What about... Sorry, go ahead.
I always like to keep my axe nice and sharp, because, again, sharp friends make your life easier.
What about you? What about you, Firebane? Whenever you're looking in the mirror, what do you see?
I see a strikingly roguish young man who's about middle-aged. A high elf of sorts standing there preening just beautifully, and frankly just sick of it all. He's standing there with a high-collared white shirt. He's taken his robe to a tailor, his wonderful, wonderful wizarding robes, and had him turn it into a coat with pockets. It's much more useful that way. He's wearing a doublet of dark purple and wearing pants of teal. Normal, just regular pants. That, and also high boots. Black, shiny high boots that he's more than happy to have any manservant he can get his hands on, spit shine them at his leisure, or at whoever's leisure decides to pay for it.
And what's his name?
My name is Kevin.
Ah, okay. Strawberry, what do you see when you look in the mirror, and what's your character's name?
Aha, so this is Winifred, and Winifred looks in the mirror and is a little bit disturbed at her appearance. Her fine clothing from when she left home has started to get a little bit ragged at the ends, and she needs just a little bit more to pay for the laundry and the upkeep of her finery. She left home in such a hurry looking for her older brother, but she is yet to be found, and she's discovered that it's a little bit harder to make her way in the world than she thought. Luckily, she has some skills that she was taught. She's good with a bow, and she's proud that she was able to purchase some leather armor and make her way. She's not necessarily proud of the work that she is doing, but she is proud of how well she does it.
Speaking of, you said brothers and sisters, is it true that was it Bua'a? That you had some brothers and sisters?
Yeah, a few of us ate each other when we were younger because there was a awful famine. Luckily, I was called the shrimpy one, so they left me alone. There were 15 of us, but now there's, I think, maybe 3.
Oh.
15. Oh my.
Yeah.
There were 9 of us, but we alas are down to 2 or 3. That is what my job is, to determine what has happened to my remaining brother.
Do you remember any of your brother and sister names, Bua'a?
The closest one for me was my little brother, whose name was just Bua. You can tell the parents weren't very creative. And surprisingly enough, there was an adopted brother named Kevin. But he got lost in the Great Flood. We don't talk about him.
Not me.
No, you're much more handsome.
Thank you. I'm going to take a slight step back.
Well,
A man can compliment a man without it meaning anything.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
well,
He's not going to eat you. Not enough
No.
meat on the bone.
well. That being said,
No, I had a rat earlier. I'm good.
well, that being said, Fayday has Waterdeep drunk on joy, but you're here for something darker. The streets outside pulse with music and merriment, but the yawning portal, old, scarred, steeped in secrets, offers a different kind of warmth. One that doesn't comfort, it calculates. You came because of a letter, because of a promise wrapped in venom and velvet, and now you cross the threshold, not as revelers, but as wolves in a sheep's tavern. You step into a warm and familiar tap room of the yawning portal. Dingy tapestries on the walls are illuminated by the orange glow of the demon head fireplace. Fragrant clouds of pipe smoke drift through the air, competing for your nostrils' attention with the aromas of exotic food. The heavy wooden chairs and tables spread throughout the room to be entirely occupied tonight. Adventurers and merchants, thieves and priests, princes and paupers all seem to have traded their cares for a watery pint of ale. Their unburdened laughter beckons you to join them. So, as you take in the tavern scene, your eyes cut through the haze of pipe smoke and false merriment, scanning faces, postures, tells, and then you see him. Davil Starsong doesn't sit at his table. He owns it. Even in a room full of legends, liars, and killers, he draws the eye of like a blade draws blood. Wildly handsome, yes. Sharp jawline, long red flowing hair, a smile shown rarely, that could melt, steel, or slit a throat, depending on his mood. But it's not his looks that mark him. It's the stillness, the quiet confidence of a man who's already won the game. He's just waiting for everyone else to realize it. As master of opportunities and negotiations for the Black Network, Davil doesn't usually waste his time on fresh recruits. He deals in empires, not errands. And yet, here he is, waiting for you. No one knows why he's taken an interest. Maybe he sees potential. Maybe he sees pawns. Or maybe, just maybe, he sees kindred spirits. People willing to do what must be done, no matter how ugly it gets. And so, as each of you were recruited by Davil, you can tell me how. Tell you what, we're gonna give you a choice. You can tell me how you personally were recruited by Davil, or you can say how somebody else was recruited by Davil.
I was recruited direct. I did healing for folks that were trying to avoid the law. So when you need to avoid the law, you go see Father Venz. He doesn't ask a lot of questions. You just pay him the gold. He touches you up. Get the hell out the back door.
And how were you recruited, Bu'a?
I was hired as a bodyguard to help a village keep raiders out of the village. And one night, it was a terrible raid. There were dozens of people surrounding the village, but luckily they're dumber than I felt, so they fell to my act pretty quick. And when I opened my sack of coin, once I got back to my bridge, there was a note, and it was from he.
What about
Told me where to go. I got lost a couple times, but luckily a man with no arm showed me where to go. He pointed with his foot.
What about you, Kevin? How were you recruited by Dabble?
Did you know that if you drink enough and you don't pay for it, they get rather upset?
Yes.
It's an
I know
unfortunate circumstance that happens, but if you're lucky enough to have somebody step forward and agree to be your sponsor, patronage, pay the tab, you'll do just about anything so that an ogre doesn't smash your face in.
Isn't it
So,
amazing how the world works that way?
oh, no doubt. So he made me an offer I couldn't really refuse. He paid the tab quickly, and I would do what he needed for now.
Winifred, how were you recruited?
Sort of similarly, except that in my case, I just didn't know. I always thought that you walk into a bar and they just give you drinks. Isn't that the way it works? But sadly, I discovered it is not. That the bar people actually intend to be paid. It was rather distasteful to me to need to deal with money and things like that. But after I discovered how this works, then I found someone who noticed my bow and said, this looks like a well-bred young lady who might be able to help me out and might be able to get me some information from places where most of my other associates don't commonly feel comfortable. And knowing my other associates, yes, that is the case. And so having found myself a little short of coin, I decided to say yes.
Ah, I see. Well, as you move through the crowded tavern, speaking with a hushed, almost reverent tone, like the room itself holds its breath. Davil Starsong isn't just a regular here, he's a legend. Bartenders save his favorite vintage, bards lower their voices when he walks by, even hardened sellswords straighten their cloaks, hoping for a glance, a word, a chance to say, Davil noticed me. And tonight, every eye in the room tracks your group as you weave through the tables, not out of curiosity, but envy, because for once, the Sun Elf's full attention belongs to you. The usual hum of the tavern seems to soften as you near his table, as if very air conspires to give you privacy. And then, smooth as silk, drawn over his steel, his voice reaches you. When Davil speaks, his words tug your heart like a beautiful song. Dear friends, welcome to my table. It is my honor to share wine with you. Davil subtly motions for a server to attend as guests, and she takes your order. What's your order?
Could we first get someone to open a window? There's so much smoke, I can't see or breathe that well.
Sorry, fella, we can't open any of the windows. But what's your order there, cutie?
I'll have an ale. Cold. Cold or better. Don't like warm.
Okay. What about you there, handsome? She's pointing to Kevin.
I'll take anything with an amber sort of, just an amber liquid of something in a clean glass, if you've got one.
Well, I'll see what I can do there.
Thank you.
What about you? Oh, roll.
Gesundheit.
Uh-oh. I think I need you to roll me a D100 there, Firebane.
Just a moment.
You click on the chat window. It's the very last one, the D100. And then
Also, should the game still say game paused?
that doesn't really matter that much, but I'll unpause it.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Oh, and do we have music? Mood music?
I was trying. It's playing on the stream. I spent this week trying to get it to
That's
you guys. That's what I installed virtual audio cable for. So that's a 23 on your D100. So as Kevin sneezes, you see appear a tiny clockwork mouse that scurries away, just poof, right in front of him, and it scurries right around.
Sorry. I've got kind
Did
of
you
like
drop
a
that?
cold.
You want to?
Do
You
you
want?
always keep mechanical
I'll
wraps
have
in your
it.
pocket?
I'll have the filet mignon with portobello mushrooms on the side, please.
Someone's fancy.
Okay. And what about you there, Father?
Fire wine, and tell them don't skimp on the spice.
Ah. And then Davil kind of interrupts. He goes, "Nonsense! You're all having wine. There's no time for steaks." He's like, "Just join me for a glass of wine." And she just has her pour several glasses of the wine that he was already drinking. And he has you drink that. That's what you're going to be ordering. And
It smells like rotten juice.
and so once the wine has been poured, Davil gets down to business.
At least the wine is good.
It's very good. It's my own personal choice. But as the wine, after the wine is poured, he sits back in his chair, crosses his arms, and says, "It is customary for aspiring agents of the Zentarum to go through a series of tests to prove their mettle. Only after passing these challenges can they be trusted with an assignment of true import. And tonight, it is my pleasure to inform you that you have passed those tests, and the time has come for you to shine. Before I proceed, however, I must hear from each of you that you are committed to following the path that is laid before you. If you were to hear the details of this assignment and then refuse, you would sadly become a liability. So, I need each of you to accept individually."
Oh yes, in the name of the lady, I can follow through on it for you.
It is a pleasure to have earned your trust.
If the coin is good anywhere else, it's good for me.
And you? Kevin?
Yes, fine. I'll accept it.
Ah. Very good. And after you verbally accept, he gets a big, bright smile, and he begins his story. "There's an abandoned warehouse in the dock ward not far from here. At least, that is what you are meant to believe it to be. In reality, it is a private, heavily guarded club owned by Xanathar and his lonesome followers. We require you to infiltrate that club and retrieve a particular item for us. I can't tell you exactly what the item is, only what it looks like, and I can't even express enough how important it is for the Black Network. The agents who have acquired it will find themselves in very good standing indeed. And, he kind of looks around and sees what you guys think after hearing that.
What does it look like?
Well,
Where's it go?
so,
How big is it?
well, it's a magical artifact that Xanathar is misusing as a way of entertaining his guests and showing off his power. Xanathar throws a Fey Day party on this night every year. At midnight, a glowing portal opens, and that allows his invited guests to peer directly into the fairy realm. And the item in question is what allows the tyrant to open the portal. Now, is anybody here from Waterdeep?
No.
No.
Okay.
From an outlying swamp.
Okay. So, so I'm not gonna to go into that, but you do need to roll a couple of rolls for me, and we're gonna find out what exactly this item is. So, somebody roll me a D10.
D10.
That is a 5. Okay, we only need one D10, but we'll go with the 5 from Kevin. So, the club's name is the Secret Handshake. And the item is... Roll me a D6. Just one person. That's a 1. So, it's a pickle-shaped rock. And somebody else roll me a D6. And the reasons the Zentarum need it are to pay a debt to a mysterious benefactor. And he unrolls a grimy map on the table, his eyes darting to the door. Main way in? Forget it. But my scouts have found a back route through the sewers. Follow the map. Once you get to Fishgut Court, find the sewer grate marked with a small scratching of a 10-pointed star. Descend there. Then make your way to the club's underground entrance. After that, all you need to do is talk your way past the guard. Simple stuff.
Sounds easy enough.
What hints, what types of things does this guard like?
Well, the guard, he's like a beholder, only stupider. Here's the trick. Make him paranoid. Whisper something odd, or act like you know a secret that he doesn't. He'll let you in just to shut you up.
Ooh, you should sneeze, Kevin, and make the little rats appear and it'll freak them out.
I don't
Ooh.
mean to sneeze, and I don't get to choose what happens. It's called conjuritis,
an
and usually
insight?
you only get it when you're 12.
Can you roll an
Can I
insight?
make an insight to see if he's withholding any information from us?
Go for it.
How do you modify? Is that the?
Oh,
how
so
do you
so,
add- do a plus to it?
so you have to open your character sheet on the right there, the actors tab. Remember?
Also, does the pickle-shaped rock have a flared base? I
There
want to
it
make
is.
sure we don't lose it.
A what?
Does it have a flared base?
A
I wanna
flared
make
base?
sure we-
Where do you think you're going to be putting that?
I want to make
Rock.
sure we don't lose it. Especially if we can
30-20.
use
You're
it
not
as a
gonna
weapon.
put it there.
So you rolled a natural 20. I'm sorry, not a
Everything's
natural
Not
20.
that I know
if
what
you
you
try
need that
hard.
for.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Sorry, you rolled a dirty 20. You get the feeling that there's more to it, but you're so eager to impress him that you don't care.
Okay.
So with a quick nod, Davil tucks the map into your hands. Go, and try not to drown in the filth. And his map is accurate and leads you right to the fish gut court in the dock ward. And there you see a subtly marked sewer grate with a 10-point star that leads you into the foul darkness. The sewers have no natural light, so I know that
I think I have a torch.
I was going to say, I know that for sure that Firebane can see just fine. Kevin can see just fine because you're an elf, so you have 60 feet of dark vision. Bua,
I have a torch.
Bua, you also have 60 feet of dark vision. So you can see just fine as well. Now, as for Father,
60 feet.
you have 60 feet of dark vision, so you can see just fine. Now, Winifred, you do not have dark vision. Nope. You are a human, so you do not have dark vision, so you will need a light source.
I believe I have a torch
All right, let's take a look.
in my adventurer's pack.
Adventurers pack. Yes, it looks like you do have a torch.
So I step lightly with, hike up my skirts and follow along behind them at increasing distance as they go a little bit faster than I do.
Right.
You can hold my hand so that we don't get lost. I learned that if holding people's hands keeps you from getting abandoned.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Bua is his name.
Thank you, Bua. Let us make our way through this most distasteful sewer area.
So you're walking down. You can all see just fine, but you climb down a rusty ladder. You can traverse the thin walkways that along the sides. In the middle is a big open flow of filth. Let's just call it that.
Ugh.
So I need everybody here to make me an acrobatics check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see here. How do I...
Yeah, remind me where that is.
It's going to be under your character sheet under the word sheet.
I think I get a 24.
Oh, sheets.
Yep, I see that.
I have red dice.
So yeah, if you open up your character.
Yeah.
Ooh, right. in the
Oh,
green.
acrobatics. Okay.
Okay, so as you're walking, you walk down the thin aisles on the sides, and Kevin slips, and as he's falling, he grabs a hold of the father, and you both go tumbling right into the sewer, right into the filth.
All you hear out of me,
Really?
as I'm going in right before I hit it.
So you fall down, and you are now swimming in filth.
In last week's
Guys.
stew, twice processed. Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
gonna swim
dead?
over to the edge and try and get out.
Yeah. You can. I mean, you get out, no problem. It's easy to get out.
These are the people on my team. Ugh.
I swim over and try and get out
You get out just fine.
and shake myself off.
I'm gonna just look at him and wait for him to get it. Can you not get us clean?
Do I look
stand
like a
back.
dry cleaner?
Do you have the spell, the cantrip prestidigitation?
I believe we did give that to you.
If so, you
Did
can
we?
immediately remove all the grump and grime and make yourself, or me, crystal clean again.
I believe we did take
And
it.
I would love to do that in just a moment. I definitely didn't accidentally close the wrong window.
Oh, you know what? It looks like you do not have prestidigitation.
I was gonna say I didn't think I did.
I was gonna say I was one of the ones I recommended to you, but you're like, nah, I'll take something else.
You look at you, just shake my head and just
Sorry.
start brushing it off, and
now here's the
then
thing.
I'm just gonna push him back in.
He pushes Kevin back into the stink.
Yep. You just look at him and go, "That's for
Really?
pulling me in the first time." And then I'll offer him a hand to help him out. Well, I'm still covered in it, you know.
Pop
So-
him.
You're gonna get out. You're gonna get out.
Stand back and shake my head and sigh. Ugh, this is what I have to work with.
So
How did I stoop so low?
Now I'm not the dirtiest in the bunch.
I have bad news for Kevin and the father. For the
You
rest
smell
of the
horrible now?
for the rest of the game, you stink. You smell horrendous, and you now have disadvantage on all charisma-based ability checks.
What if it's an intimidation and I'm using the funk as part of it?
We can work on it.
Lovely.
So
Really lovely. And you doused me twice with this sort of muck.
Wait, I did not douse you twice. I doused you once. You doused me once, and yourself once.
Yes, well, you didn't need to douse me again if I've already been doused, now did I?
You missed a spot.
Does that mean he's even more at a disadvantage?
no, there's no triple disadvantage. But yeah, so you're walking down these thin piles. Seems to be fine from here on. But the stench of the sewers finally gives way to something worse. Silence. And before you,
Whoa.
a rust-streaked steel gate bars the tunnel. Its bars thick as ship masts, and hovering just beyond it, bobbing slightly, like a cork in unseen currents, is Sam. Sam is a gazer, similar to a beholder. He has one central eye, wide and unblinking, ringed by smaller orbs that swivel independently, tracking your every twitch. And he sees you and goes, "Who are you?" He chirps in your tone, before adding in a flat monotone, "State your business."
Just a pilgrim looking for a drink.
"A pilgrim looking for a drink." Oh, we got some.
My persuasion roll didn't go so well. Yes, your employer says that we should be allowed in.
My employer! He says you should be allowed in! Sam, he's not completely mindless. He understands you, he talks to you, and he mimics you. Though, not out of malice, just habit. Xanathar dreamed him into being, then stuck it down here like a forgotten key. It doesn't love its job, but he'll do it. And despite what Davil said, like a beholder, only stupider, this thing, it's not stupid, just odd. And very, very armed with eye stalks.
I remember something else they said. So I'm going to walk up to him and say, we also bring other secrets. So when I say the word secrets, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy using the phantom sound, creating instantaneous sounds that originates from points of your choice. And one of the options are ominous whispers. So he just hears starting to whisper around him for a moment. Secret, he doesn't know the secret. We have to bring the secret.
And he's also, "Oh, dude, what was that? Oh, dude, what was that, dude?" He's freaking out.
We're just bringing the information. You don't want to hold us up here, do you? And then when I say that again, I'll do Thaumaturgy one more time, and he hears the same thing again.
"Oh, dude, oh, what are you doing, dude? What is that? What secret do you got? Is there a secret?"
I can't tell you. We
Yeah.
traded information. Are you paying?
You can't tell me. Am I paying? No?
You're letting us in, though, right?
You need to let us in, or you're gonna make the big boss mad. You don't want to do that, right?
Gonna make the big boss mad. What? Who?
Right.
Is there a door behind him?
I walk up to him and I just say, "Come right in."
Come right in.
Thank you.
And I walk
And I
past
start
him.
to step past him.
Go ahead and make me. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Oh, is it a disadvantage there, Stinky?
It is a disadvantage. You know what? I want to leave it at not disadvantage because he was very paranoid from the secrets, so that puts it at just regular. And you rolled a 16, so he just sees you walk right past him, and he's like, "Oh, dude, okay." And you walk right past him.
And I'm gonna tell him,
Thank
keep
you.
doing such a good job. I'm very proud of you. I'm gonna pass that on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that
Proud of
on.
you.
So he sits there. He's convinced he did a good job. And beyond the gate, there's a rough-hewn stone passage. It stretches about 100 feet ahead, lit by torches, burning. Well, they don't seem like regular torches, but they're steady and they're smokeless and they're eerily quiet. Nothing attacks you here, but remember this corridor. It'll matter when it's time to run. At the far end stands...
Can I run a nail down the wall as we're going? I'm just kind of feeling for any hooks, niches, anything where something might try and slide out to block our path later. Or slide out of the way to let something else step out to try and block our path when we're leaving.
Sure, go ahead.
Would that be perception or investigation? Which would you like?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
All right. Would pick the worst one.
Rolled a 14.
14.
I see him investigating, and I think that might be a good idea if more than one of us knows the way out.
Well, it's a long hallway. It's a long straight hallway. There's really nothing in there but torches. Would anybody who is proficient in Arcana like to roll me an Arcana roll?
I'm not.
Okay, so Arcana from Kevin is a 12. Just a regular intelligence check from Winifred. Are you proficient in Arcana, Father?
I am not.
No.
Well, you know what?
Not in Arcana.
You still rolled a 19. So you think that there's a spell that is making these torches go. It's not regular fire. You're familiar with a spell called Continual Flame, and you think that that's what's making the fire go. So yeah, these torches are lit by magic, not by standard means. But at the far end of the long hallway, 100 feet long, there's a stark contrast. It's a finely crafted wooden door. It's polished and elegant, with the club's name cleanly carved right across it. And remember, the club's name was the Secret Handshake. But that's what it says, Secret Handshake, right above it. And so, and you're running a nail down the path as you drive or as you walk. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And you don't seem to...
These
Go ahead.
torches. There was something like it in my family's entryway. They're lit by continual flame.
Maybe we'll take
Now-
one or two on the way out.
now,
Could be
Kevin-
useful for you.
Kevin, you would definitely know this spell. So, But yeah, there's just
I definitely know this one.
yeah. Well, you don't. It's not in your spell book, but you would know the spell. You would be familiar with the spell. Because
okay.
it's a wizard spell.
When you're an apprentice, you
Ah.
probably got stuck casting it 100 times every morning, lighting all the candles, each day.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Yes, what she said is about right. I've had to do this damn spell a billion times over. Frankly, when they have you put them out every single night and light them every single morning, time after time after time, if I never see a torch again, it'll be too soon.
Well, so you're walking down this hallway. You have your nail kind of feeling for something that might pop out. You don't feel anything as you're walking. It just seems like a straight wall, something that is just
Perfectly cut.
yeah, just perfectly marbled all the way down. But you
Pretty.
you come to the beautiful, finely crafted wooden door, super polished, really elegant. What do you do at the door?
Finally.
Open it.
It's unlocked. You walk
Push it
right in. So, what you see is a brick-lined club. It's entirely underground and 2 stories deep. You've entered on the top floor, a horseshoe balcony full of private boxes for the most important guests. And I'm going to send you a map of this club in Discord right now. And I'm going to pull up the map on stream so that everybody else can see it. There we go.
Oh.
The ground level below you features a large marble dance floor crowded with costume partygoers. Waitstaff, clad in all white and carrying trays of indulgent delicacies, thread their way among the revelers. There's a staircase on either side that curls down onto the dance floor. Tonight's event is the Fey Day party, and the lavish costumes include those of Fey beings and Fey wild rulers, such as Titania, Oberon, Hersem. Everyone on the guest list is either wealthy, shady, dangerous, or some combination of the 3.
Don't you two feel silly that you're all stinky?
Look over and I'm like, yes, but so are you. All the time.
Well,
That's
perhaps
rude.
we can use that to look for some place to get freshened up and also search for the pickle-shaped item.
Sure.
From up here, do we see that item anywhere? Like out on a podium or anything? Since we have that, you said we're elevated, looking down out over everything.
Yeah, you are in an area. So
We entered where that checkered part is on top, right?
yes, you're up on the balcony up the very top.
Okay.
So you can't see it anywhere. It's not like on a pedestal or anything. It's difficult to get a view of the crowd from the entrance, but you can descend on the dance floor or make your way around the edges of the balcony.
I like the thought about getting cleaned up, because if these people are fancy, they won't help us if we stink.
Yes, I think we do need to get you guys cleaned up as soon as possible.
Do we see anybody carrying trays?
Question.
Yes.
Do I see any sort of anything that says rooms for rent?
No, not there. You're just in a club. It's just a standard club that you can see. Looks like just a standard ballroom area. A nice party going on there. But no rooms for rent that you can see.
So, given the typical entrance to this place, does it look like there might be any waitstaff that look like they have the prestidigitation enchantment who might be able to help our fellow members here for some coin?
Yeah. So why don't you roll me a perception check? That is
17.
17. So, you get a look at all the wait staff, and you don't see any of the wait staff that looks like they know any kind of magic. They all just look like standard wait staff. You don't see anybody that could really you think could cast prestidigitation on you.
Is there a bar?
Oh, of course
Oh,
there's a bar.
sorry.
Yep.
So
I go and take my staff and walk right down to it.
Ah. So he's walking down to the bar. Anybody joining him?
I'm looking for a washroom or a waiter who can point me to one.
Okay. So you do see some doors in the very back of the room, like all the way on the other side that look like they could be a washroom.
Okay, but nobody with trays or anything like that cruising through the crowd?
No, there are people with trays. Just regular waiters. You don't clock any of them. Remember, you can't really see the dance floor area from where you're standing at the entrance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to catch one of them coming up to these private boxes.
Ah. Yeah, everyone up there is just kind of watching. Just kind of like looking down, having a good time.
I'm going to walk up to the bar and take a seat right there.
Ah, okay. Gonna take a seat at the bar. Anybody else?
Simply say, I need a drink.
I'm going to sit next to him and say, he needs a bath. Is there anyone who can help here?
I can get you a glass of water. You want some
You
water?
don't serve anything.
Well, no, I can get you a
Like-
drink there,
oh, I
pal.
don't-
But if you need a bath, the best I can do is a glass of water.
I don't care about the bath. I want something to basically make this, I don't know, me care
Do you
less.
have a washroom
And I do
we
mean
could
alcohol,
use?
nothing else.
Okay, yeah. What's your drink there, pal?
Whiskey.
All right. He pours you a glass of whiskey and he hands it to you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You stink, by the way. I can see you need that bath.
Right.
Is there a washroom or a spa that we can partake in using?
Are you down there with him?
Yeah, I tagged along.
So why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you roll me a perception check, Bua?
It's. Oh no! I almost clipped deception.
And I'm just cruising down the left side along the wall trying to find a doorway to lead me out of the club into a wash area.
Why don't you also make me a perception check while you're walking along the wall?
All right.
Oh, 23. So yeah, both Bua and Father Andric, you notice at about the same time that people on the dance floor are passing around a pickle-shaped rock. They're kind of passing it around like it's nothing. They're claiming a few seconds of fame by taking their turn with the mysterious artifact before the clock strikes midnight. And you also clock that there are 2 human guild members that follow it wherever it goes. And besides those 2 guards, there are 4. Well, there's 2. There's 2 bow-toting elf snipers on each end of the balcony. Now, Kevin and Winifred have not clocked this yet.
My first idea is just a completely horrible, mean idea. It's
I
using
like
command on a
mean
club goer and
ideas.
telling him steal while pointing at it, and when the guards are beating and shooting them, we just casually pick it up in the chaos and walk out, sacrificing some poor dance club goer.
See, that's why I asked if it had a flared base. We could hide it.
If you want to go ahead and do that, if that's your plan.
Liz, I gotta get clean because if I get anywhere near it, I'm gonna be really noticeable because I smell.
I mean,
Is there anybody else who appears to smell or smells to smell? Is it just our two party
well,
members?
it's just. I mean, there are some there are some dangerous people here, and some of them don't come from the most savory of places. So, sure, there's some people who don't smell the best, but you are by far the stinkiest too.
It's winning.
We're a special kind of funk.
So wait, what was the last thing that's being done?
I mean, just we're kind of waiting to see what you guys want to do. I mean, now granted,
I'm still gonna
Yes.
try and get cleaned up at least a little bit, so that if I go into that crowd, I'm not gonna draw a ton of attention to myself.
Kevin and Winifred don't know that the rock is down there just yet. But
I don't like that there are archers, so I'm not gonna try too much.
Oh, archers? Did you say archers?
As we were walking down, I saw that there were some people hidden up in the balcony. It helps.
Oh.
It helps being a bodyguard because then I like to pay attention to my surroundings.
As I'm walking along that upper balcony, since I haven't come down below yet, how easy would it be to walk up to just one of those archers? We're
Really?
like trying to be discreet and just be like, "Excuse me, where can I get cleaned up? There was an incident on the way in."
yeah, you can walk right
Just
up
make
to
it
him.
awkward.
You can walk right up to him.
Okay. Yeah, I want to kind of also judge his demeanor. Is he like really on edge when I'm talking to him? Is he up there casually because this is just another day of passing the pickle in the dance floor?
No, he's watching the pickle, but he just kind of ignores you and just kind of points, says washrooms that way.
Thank you. And keep up the good job on the pickle. I'm gonna stop and like, what exactly is that thing down that they're passing around? It's my first time here.
Oh, well, that's kind of confidential, but if you don't know, it's a very special treasure that belongs to Xanathar. He uses it to open the portal at midnight. Gonna be a great show. Got about 30 minutes or so before the show begins.
Oh, better hurry up and get washed up. Is there a wizard in there, can spruce me up quickly, or am I just stuck scrubbing?
There might be
It's
a
just
wizard.
classy place, right?
There might be a wizard here. There's all kinds of people here. I don't know specifically of any wizards, but
You don't have a wizard attendant in your club? How? I thought you were supposed to be the fanciest club in all of Waterdeep. How do you not have one to press the digitate your hands clean after you take care of business?
I just work here, man. I was hired for this job.
All right, now keep up the good work, and I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder with the sticky hand, and then walk off.
He's gonna kind of look at his shoulder, and he's gonna sniff it and go, "Oh," and yeah, he's.
I'm hoping that gives him a a -1 to shoot later, because it smells just distracting when he's trying to kill us. I can survive 2 extra steps.
Well, so why don't you roll me an insight check?
All right. Oh.
You kind of gather that with that 16 that just from talking to that guy that he's probably not like an elite shot or anything. He doesn't seem very with it. He's just kind of there to do a job.
He's just a hired thug. Got it.
Yeah.
So are you heading to the washroom now?
Yes, since he told me where it is, if I can make it, eye contact with them, I'll kind of give a little hand gesture and point towards the doors as I'm heading that way.
Okay. Since I'm down at the bar with them, I can poke Kevin and be like, I think he found the bathroom.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Ooh.
Catch the rat.
Roll me a D100. That is a 14. So as he sneezes, a glass orb filled with swirling fog just kind of appears and right in his hand.
Is that like a captured fart?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's a
Just needs a
captured
model.
fart. I got bored and thought, you know what I don't have that I'd love to have? Is captured flatulence.
Can I
Because
have
I
it?
don't smell bad enough already.
Maybe you distilled
Really?
it into this. Maybe you
I just throw
distilled
it over my shoulder.
Well, guess not.
Did you catch that?
Why don't you roll me a dexterity sleight of hand check?
Dexterity.
Oh, that's a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, you throw it just fine. I need to see how well Boo catches it.
Alright. No!
That's a natural one.
No!
Oh, that's a 1.
My fart bomb!
So it goes right in your hand and slips right through Butterfingers, and you drop it on the ground and it shatters and you see the fog dissipate.
That's not a fart at all.
I didn't tell you it was one.
I mean,
I
to be fair,
set
could
my
you tell with his smell?
I set myself up for failure. No. We should
Next
probably
time
go get washed
that
up.
I feel like breaking wind, I'll try to make sure you're there to grab it, all right?
Yes.
So
Well, let's go get you cleaned up, my dear.
are you all going to the washroom then?
I should probably get cleaned up because they called me smelly to begin with.
Okay,
I might wait outside.
sure. I mean, it's the men's room after all, so
Yes.
so
So
You
I
all-
don't
you all
want to
go to
get
the
cleaned
washroom?
up. I mean, really, this is going to keep people away from me, and isn't that great?
you
Yeah,
wa-
but don't you gonna be more sus to people?
Fine.
I mean,
I
I'm
go
fine
ahead
with the
and make my
smell.
way up towards there, trying to find my way to a washroom, wandering around aimlessly until I get someone to tell me that there where it is.
Wait, I pointed you. He shut.
he
Oh,
pointed
he
it to
left.
us. Yes, on the balcony.
yeah, you all know where it is now.
Yes. I need you to get cleaned up.
I'm inside washing up now.
Okay, so they're inside washing up.
Do they have a wizard attendant? This is a high classy club.
So while I'm
it
outside, I
self-wash?
look around and see what else I see.
why don't you roll me an insight check, or perception check,
Insight.
perception or insight, either one,
Okay.
or investigation,
Got it.
whichever one you're the
Let's
best at.
do. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do perception.
It's a 16. Oh yeah, you definitely see the people that are pointing and taking around the rock and kind of holding it and just kind of everyone kind of getting their few seconds with it. So yeah, you see it. You see it right there on the floor.
All right. So while I'm spending sort of considerable time waiting for them to get washed up, then I try to notice all the patterns of how does one get in line to be the next person holding the rock?
You just kind of you kind of gather that there's really no rhyme or reason to how it's happening. It's one of those things like, you know, whenever an elementary school gets a new hamster, they're like, I want to hold the hamster, and then people are just kind of passing it around. I want to hold him, and so that's kind of what's happening with the pickle rock.
And does it seem to be the real thing? Like, do people react to it as though it's the real deal when they get their turn?
People are going absolutely bananas over this. So, why don't you roll me a why doesn't everybody roll me a perception check?
Okay. Trying to perceive more. No.
Okay. No, dang it. No, that wasn't me.
So Kevin kind of clocks it, but Father really realizes it. You only have about 20 minutes left before this portal's about to be opened. So if you're going to worry about cleaning yourself, you might want to step on it because...
So since I'm not too crazy dirty, I was just kind of normal filthy. It didn't take me too long. Just to double check on the kind of people that are here, is everyone humanoid, or are there any animal-y creatures around?
There are humanoids. There are, I mean, most people are humanoids, but you do see some other people. I mean, orcs. There's orcs. There's Aarakocra, which are bird people. But most people are humanoids. But
Are any of the people guarding the pickle, are they all humanoid, or any of them animals?
they're just regular humans.
Well, damn. I wanted to try and use my animal handling.
Oh yeah. Well, even then, it would have to be an animal, not an animal type creature.
Damn.
I'm gonna move on to the dance floor and try and make my way towards. Oh crap! Where would be the? I'm trying to think of the best spot to try and get a hold of that thing and run with it.
Question:
Well,
Did
why don't we
did
make a
Kevin
plan?
ever get told that the pickle was out there?
I don't know. Did anybody tell Kevin the pickle was out there? Bua was the only one who was the only one who sold it, but you didn't saw it. But you didn't tell him you saw it.
Oh, I would have told him while we were getting cleaned
Well,
up.
then-
Pickles in the party on the
Yeah,
dance
because I
floor.
think I just remembered telling. Yeah, I was telling that there were archers. That's all I did.
Yep. So Father did tell you while you were cleaning up.
Okay, great.
Dance floor.
I'd like to go up to the upper balcony and identify where the pickle's at, looking down.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yep.
You said? Okay.
Or investigation, whichever you're better at. Oh, never mind. You just gotta oh, you got a 15. So yeah, you see it being passed around, and everyone's like, whoa, like freaking out whenever they get it, and just they're all really excited to hold it. So you see it down there.
And pardon me, I'm going to use you as my actual memory because you know how I suffer from CRS. What were we supposed to do with the pickle?
So the pickle,
Just
you
bring
need,
it back.
you need to steal it.
Oh, okay.
How many guards are around the pickle?
How many guards are around the pickle? There's 2 guards, and then there's 2 snipers.
Okay. I'd like to move towards the door we came in through.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And when we came through that door, we were able to see everything.
Well, you can't see, you can't get a great glimpse of the dance floor. You can see it down there, but you need to move closer in to see more.
Okay, I'd like to move closer in so I see the floor, but keep the door in alignment with me.
Yep, go for it. And
Thank you.
and what is everybody else doing?
So we need to make a plan. This thing looks fairly heavily guarded. We're not going to get it with stealth.
What if we get one of them to throw it to one of us on the upper balcony, and then we run with it?
Do we want to try and get rid of the archers before we do that?
I mean, I can try and get the one to shoot the other.
So
Didn't you mention that you were able to encourage someone else to take it for us? Why get
I
our own
can-
hands dirty?
I mean, I can command somebody to steal it. How far they'll make it before they're shot. That's what I was going to say. If I maybe point up here and tell one of them throw, when they have a hold of it, they might throw it up here. And then it'll be away from the guards, and you just have to worry about the archers as you get out the door.
Question. How far am I from the pickle, roughly?
you can see it on the floor. So you're on the upper balcony. It's down below you. So you are on the upper balcony. It's about a floor below you, but if you were on the ground floor, it'd probably be about 40 feet, 30, 40 feet.
Okay. I'm going to move down the stairs a little bit closer then.
Go for it. Does somebody...
Guys, do we want to wait until after they've opened the portal, where they're, it might be a little bit less conspicuous, because I think grab the pickle in front of everyone and then run is not necessarily a good plan.
What does
The problem
the
is the
portal
pickle
do?
projects the portal, so as soon as you grab the pickle, the portal everybody's staring at will close, and they'll look at you in front of them holding the pickle.
Oh.
Yes, we have to get the pickle beforehand. I mean, we can always try the angry bugbear tactic, where he picks up that archer, and I'm going to point at the one on the left, and sees if he can hurl him hard enough to hit that one, and I'm going to point at the one on the right, while we still make one of these idiots throw it up there, so they think these people down here are part of a heist.
Yeah, maybe I could go up to one of them. You can go to the other. You convince one of them to try and shoot it, and if that fails, we kill them both at the same time.
Whatever you want to do. Yeah, whatever you want to.
I like the murder,
Oh, Kevin looks like he's thinking. What you thinking, Kevin?
but I'm
Well,
up for
I
any
want to know if
consideration.
I'm like relatively within. I'd say when I get to about 10 feet with it, in relative closeness to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to move closer to it, by all means.
Yeah. I'm going to move closer to that. And I'd like to see if I can, number one, just get in line to be the next person to be able to hold it.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna just
head
stand there.
down the stairs, and I will be also on the lower platform, watching very closely what's gonna happen as he tries to hold it.
So you get closer to him. Firebane, you try to reach for the pickle. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. That is a 14. Go ahead, and if you see over there on the, you know what, I'll do it for you. So the 14 was the lower roll. The second roll was a 16. So it's because you roll with disadvantage for being stinky still.
Damn.
So, but hey,
Wait,
you
I thought we went to the. I thought we
Wait,
went
didn't
to
we
the, to
clean
the
up?
bathroom.
Wait,
We
but
went to the bathroom.
what happened?
Oh, you're right. Because I told you all you didn't. So that's my fault. So, you look cleaner, but you still stink. That's the kind
That's fair.
That's the kind of thing that's not going to
Now
wash
people
off.
have to figure out where the smell's coming from on the dance floor in a crowd, as opposed to it's clearly that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
so what happens in that very moment?
So you kind of reach your hands up like you want to be the next person to do it, and somebody hands it right to you. You now have
Wonderful.
the pickle in your hands. The pickle rock.
Okay, I would now like to hold on, make sure that I do the right one here.
Louis, for reference, the
Great. I would
archers,
like
are
to
they standing
cast
firm?
Minor Illusion.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And what are you making?
and- What's that?
And what are you making with your illusion?
With my illusion, I'm actually going to make a sound.
Oh. What's the sound?
And the sound I'm going to make is sorry, give me 2 seconds. I want to make a thunderous roar.
Okay. And what direction?
Omnidirectional if I could.
Okay. So yeah, you cast this spell, Minor Illusion, and all of a sudden these roars start coming from every direction. And everybody on the dance floor starts looking up in a bunch of different directions, trying to find what this creature is that's making this sound and where this is coming from.
Is this part
And-
of the festivities?
I'd like to see, are the guards looking up too?
Everybody's looking up. Everybody in the whole
Then
room.
I walk right out.
It's me, the pickle.
So he's walking out the door. Does anybody else clock this and follow him?
I
I
will,
was
quick
watching
question.
the whole time because I was just standing by the side waiting to be told what
Yes.
to do.
Where are those archers on the second
I'll
floor?
follow
Are they
him.
by the ferns?
They are on either
Oh, yeah.
side. So if you look right here, you'll see they're kind of right in this. They're kind of like right in this. Well, I can't really point to the map, but they're kind of. See how on the sides it comes down and about halfway through.
Yeah.
They're on the landing on either side.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so they are right on the edge where it meets the stair, like by where it meets the stairs.
But they are just they are distracted right now.
Point of both stair sets.
Yeah. I will follow him.
Cool. You follow.
Yeah, I'll follow him, but I'm gonna go the
And-
opposite direction
Yes.
from him.
Hand me the pickle.
You rolled a 10 on your stealth check. He doesn't clock it. He just continues walking with the pickle. And then
Okay.
Bua is with you, and then now we have the father who is doing what? You're gonna follow with
the opposite direction, the other stairs from them.
Okay, so you're walking out. The only way to walk out is the same way you came in, and so that's where you're heading towards. So, what happens whenever you walk towards the door? You walk right through. Nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to notice as you're walking out. You get out of there with the pickle rock, and you are now out the door. And how quickly are you going to book it down this hallway? It's a completely clear 100-foot hallway. You want to be inconspicuous.
Completely clear 100-foot hallway.
Yep.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. First and foremost, I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to have the Mage Hand hold on to the pickle.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Nope.
Or do I just get to cast? Oh,
as
great.
Long, as long as it's,
I cast Mage Hand.
as
And
long
I have the Mage Hand keep about a good pace ahead of me with the pickle, about a good, I'd say enough where I can reach out and grab it if I need to, but it's going to keep going. That way, if I get hit or jump or if I trip and fall, the pickle stays secured.
Okay, so you are walking
And move.
and are you all running, or how are you doing this?
I'm going to run,
Let's be inconspicuous.
avoiding this slippery
Inconspicuous.
area.
Oh, it's empty. It's just a long hallway.
This is after the sewer part.
Yeah, I'm going to run just through the hallway, but the moment that we get anywhere near open public, I'll walk casual and I'll take the pickle and put it underneath my coat.
Okay, okay. Just who is running, and are you officially running?
I guess if they're running, I'll run too.
We'll be running then.
Okay.
I'll take up the rear, and as soon as we start to take off running, I'm grabbing my shield on my chest and casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, so you cast Shield of Faith on yourself, and you're all booking it down this hallway. So you head down the corridor, back towards the steel gate that leads into the sewers, and hopefully your freedom. But just as you reach about the halfway point, the magical torches start going.
I was gonna say the torches are gonna do something.
They go gunk, 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 and they all black out in pairs. Gunk, gunk, as the hallway just goes pitch dark. The passage is plunged in darkness, and you also notice that the mage hand dissipates, and the pickle falls to the ground.
Now, remember, I'm keeping that pickle right where I can still grab it if I start to see it go.
Okay, so it falls to the ground. If you want to pick it back up, you still can, but the mage hand dissipates. So
I'm going to pick up the pickle.
go for it. But as the
Did my
passage,
Shield of Faith
I'm gonna stop running.
your Shield of Faith is now no longer active. So as the passage is plunged into darkness, the
I'm gonna look
heavy
behind me.
the heavy gate swings open, and a large round shape floats into the tunnel.
That's what I was worried about.
The lights flicker back to life, and in that sudden glare, you realize that you're not alone. Behind you, blocking the door back into the club, 4 hulking hobgoblin bouncers, knuckles cracking, weapons drawn. But they're not moving towards you, they're just blocking the door. And ahead of you, floating in the center of the passage, like a nightmare in given form, Xanathar itself. Massive, orange, leathery skin, many-eyed, and grinning with way too many teeth. And the beholder's anti-magic cone winks out. And the torches blaze anew again. And then, in a voice slick with smug triumph, it speaks to you.
Not so fast, folks. Believe me, the worst little rats. We heard from very credible sources that some Zent losers, total crooks, were going to crash out our tremendous party, and you know what? They were right. The best intel, the best. And now, I get to whack you myself. Unless you want to beg, and I mean grovel, folks, before the great, the powerful, unstoppable Xanathar for your sad, pathetic, worthless little lives. Otherwise, you're gonna lose, bigly.
Hey, you said.
Oh, great,
back.
powerful. Oh, great, powerful, the Xanathar. Yes.
He sneezes.
Bomb.
Roll me a
Bomb.
D100.
Oh. Pardon me. Typo.
So that's a 21. So a tiny clockwork mouse scurries away. It just appears. Poof. It does not phase Xanathar.
I just look kind of around, go.
What?
Sorry.
What do those do? They
Just-
It was Davil. Davil made us do
Nothing?
it. Davil wanted the pickle.
And Xanathar just watches you.
Please, oh great Xanathar.
Okay. Anybody else gonna say?
Spare
Anybody else gonna say anything?
How far away from me is he?
He is right up on you. Or, I'm sorry.
And
He's
how
he's,
far
he's
are the
about
guys
he's about
behind us?
about 20 feet away from you. So you're in the halfway point. He's blocking your way about 20 feet ahead of you, and then about 50 feet behind you are the guards.
Okay, so we didn't get far from the club door.
Nope. You're about halfway through.
Okay.
And here's what Xanathar looks like. For the
I'm
for
gonna
the stream.
cast Bane on Xanathar and 2 of the guards.
You're gonna do what?
Throw Bane.
You're gonna throw Bane on him. So
Yep.
does that require a saving throw?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So go ahead and click the little.
Charisma.
Go ahead and click the little thing in the little thing next to the
Spell?
the box next to the spell. It'll pull up the wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw or the charisma saving throw.
Yeah. Bane. There you go.
Okay. So Xanathar rolls a 21, which passes. The guards will say they failed it. They're not technically part of the fight, so.
Fair enough.
So
Confused
we'll just say that they have Bane cast on them. So yeah, with that, Xanathar looks down at you as you attempt to cast this spell on him, and Winifred tries to grovel and sell out Davil. Does anybody else want to say anything to him?
Well,
Look at
shit.
Bua and say, I hear they taste great.
Well, Xanathar looks down at you, and he watches you squirm, and he gets this huge, grotesque smile with way too many teeth. And he says,
That's all very nice, folks. But let me tell you something. You're holding my treasure, the best treasure, probably the greatest treasure in the whole Dock Wars, maybe the whole city. And that right there, that's a one-way ticket, believe me, folks. The worst kind of ticket to Disintegrationville. And nobody goes to Disintegrationville and comes back. Nobody. Sad, but true.
and I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Let's see.
It's right to the right of all your stats under the character tab.
Ah, there it is.
Characters.
You said it's right to the right of all my stats.
It says in it. It's right next to
Yep,
charisma.
in it,
It's
yep.
the very
Oh, okay. It's just a top thing. Okay.
Okay. Oh, somebody rolled a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that was Father. Okay, so we still need who do we need?
Fair.
We need Kevin to roll for initiative. It's if you open up your character sheet to the right of all your stats, it just says init. And you click
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. I got list Dexic. I was looking left.
Ah,
And I was trying to remove the shield of faith, and the only way to do
So-
was the force that failed. Concentration save.
So
Ah.
just what? It's not a button I click. I just go ahead and. Did it work?
Yeah. So you roll. Well, no, you
Oh.
you rolled a Constitution saving throw. It should be the thing all the way to the right. It says in it.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I click on it and then it says configure roll.
Yep, and it should be normal
Tell
roll.
it normal.
And then you
What's that?
normal
Ah.
roll.
Just click normal.
There you go.
Thank you.
There
I'm
he
a
goes.
professional, everybody.
So Xanathar is standing in front of you, and he's the first one to act. But he's just gonna stand there. He's gonna stand there, and he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna say, he's gonna say,
You're finished. You're totally finished. Nobody messes with Xanathar and walks away. Nobody. And I'm gonna hit you with the good ray, the great ray, a best ray, probably the most powerful ray. You're gonna disappear, and everybody will say, wow, Xanathar did it again.
and that's going to be his turn. So it's going to go from there to Bua'a's turn.
Wow, you talk a lot of smack for someone with lips those voluptuous.
So it is your turn. It is your turn, Bua'a.
God, I'm just looking what I could do.
Pull up your character sheet.
Yeah.
You know what
So
is
everything
other than
you need is
big and
under
hissing.
sheet now. So you can hit him with your great axe. If I could give you one piece of advice, I would rage first.
Yeah, I definitely think I can rage and then maybe throw my hand axes at him.
Okay, so you're gonna rage.
So I hit rage.
So
Oh,
yeah,
did you- was
I
it-
just did it for you.
Okay, and then do I click the hand axes or?
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to click. You can only do it with one hand axe. You only have one attack.
Okay. Okay. So.
Okay, so you throw your hand axe at him. That is a 17 to hit, which that does not hit. So you whiz your axe right past his face.
Does it hit one of the hobgoblins?
Nope, you have to be aiming at him. So because he's in front of you, they're behind you. So you throw the axe and it just
Oh,
goes.
I thought they were at the gate on the other.
No, they're behind you, blocking the entrance
Okay.
to the club.
Okay. Now I know what I'm looking at.
Yep. So that is your turn. So Kevin, what do you want to do?
Oh boy. Okay. Just a second here, making sure that I got all this right. I'm going to cast. Just make sure I get the right one. Sorry, trying to make sure I don't mess this up. Silvery Barb.
Oh, so Silvery Barb. So what is he? So what are you doing with Silvery Barb?
Oh wait. I'm trying to make sure. You magically distract the triggered creature. Magically distract, triggering the creature, and turn.
So
It's
technically,
momentary
it's a
uncertainty
reaction.
into-
So you would cast that whenever you see somebody else doing something.
Oh,
You use it to interrupt.
thank you.
Yep.
Okay then. I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna have the servant do?
He's going to go up and poke the creature from the, I would say, if he's facing this way, his back left side, and tap him on the shoulder.
So he's going to tap Xanathar on the shoulder, your unseen servant, and Xanathar has a bunch of eyes. So he just has one eye look down at him, and he sees the unseen servant standing there, and he's still looking directly at you guys because he has the one main eye, but he has all of the little eyes, and
It's the little eyes that get you, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he says,
People are talking. Everyone's talking. about how nobody can hurt me, and then you show up with that. It's embarrassing for you, not for me. I'm perfect.
And
But I wanted to get your attention. So, do I have it?
Not really.
Well, then I guess I could just throw this down on the ground and smash it and you won't mind.
I need that pickle, but
it's no longer your turn. You use your turn to do that. That goes to Father Andrick's turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of look past everybody at him. He's gonna pull his mace out. That looks like a knotted club with a black rock in the end of it. He's just gonna kind of raise it in the air. When he brings it down, you see him smack a spectral bell as he casts Toll the Dead on him. So he'll need to make fail a wisdom save for me, please.
Okay, so go ahead and click Toll the Dead, and it'll tell you to pull up the save. And it's the regular save, not the D12.
Yeah. Did it go through?
Okay, so that's the DC 14 Wisdom save, which Xanathar does not pass. Xanathar does not pass. Xanathar takes 4 points of damage as Xanathar kind of like winces just a little bit as you hit him with Toll the Dead. And he takes 4 points of damage, and he looks really annoyed at you because after that attack, he now only has 186 hit points left.
Well, shit.
I realize we're not going to win this, and I grab the pickle, try to smash it on the ground, and then run behind me towards the goblin.
I'm holding on to that pickle.
But I saw that you wanted to smash it, and I intuited that that was what we needed to do.
I'm still holding on to that pickle.
Pickle fight.
So you guys are arguing. You guys are holding onto the pickle. You're trying to grab the pickle. Go ahead and make me a if you want to try to grab the pickle from Kevin, go ahead and give me a strength. A
strength check?
I guess
Okay.
make it an athletics check.
Athletics. All right.
That is a 21. You rip out.
I am going to get the pickle.
You have
Damn!
You have pulled.
She really wanted that pickle.
You have pulled the pickle out of Kevin's hand, but unfortunately, that was your turn because that was your action. Now, if you have any bonus actions you want to do, I don't know if you have any bonus actions.
I don't know about bonus actions, but I was going to run away after that.
Well, you have 30 feet that you can run. If you want to,
back down the passage towards all the angry party guests and the bugbears or whatever they are, goblins guarding the entrance.
Okay, so you run back towards them. You make it about 30 feet because that's as far as you can move, I believe. Let me double check just to make sure. So you run.
That sounds about right.
It's usually 30 feet unless you have like a spell. Yeah, you run 30 feet towards.
Yeah.
Yep.
I walk at 30 feet, so I don't know what happens if I'm running.
Well, you can still only move that far,
but that's as far as the passageway goes.
Well, no, they're 50 feet behind you, so you still have 20 feet between you and the bouncers.
Okay.
So so that is your turn. So that comes to Xanathar's turn, and Xanathar sees that you're running away with his pickle rock. So he is going to shoot one of his eye rays at you. And luckily, he only does 12 damage to you. But you are now charmed as well. So he did 12 points of damage to you, and you are charmed. Actually, you know what? You're not charmed yet. You need to roll a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, which is there in the chat.
Okay, DC 16 Wisdom. Oh, wait. Which is there in the chat. Oh, I see. Like that.
You rolled a 17, so you are not charmed, but you do take 12 points of damage, which I'm going to apply to you right now.
Okay.
So, you are bloodied.
I'm at.
Oh, you're at 0. So, yeah, you fall.
I think I'm a 0. I'm at exactly 0.
You fall to the ground. You fall to the ground with the pickle in your hand as you collapse. And what does that look like to you?
I stumble. The pickle spills out of my hand, and it continues to clatter down the hallway.
Oh, okay. It clatters down the hallway, heading right towards his workers.
Forgive me, Father.
So then that is going to be his first shot. So then now he's going to take his second shot. And he is going to aim right at Buaa. And and right before he attacks you, he says, right before he attacks you, he says,
I've got the best eyes, the smartest eyes, and right now, they're all locked on you, and they're saying, time to erase these clowns, and when I'm done, there won't even be dust. Just silence. Sad for you.
and he's going to shoot his eye ray at you as well, Buaa.
Oh, God.
And
Can I cast Silvery Band now?
Silvery Barbs,
Or
now you
barbs?
can.
Yeah, I'm going to cast that.
Okay, so he's going to shoot with disadvantage now. And so with disadvantage, he's going to shoot his eye rays, and he's going to shoot, he's going to shoot his, let's see, which ray is he going to shoot? He's going to shoot his, this is not the full roll just yet, don't worry. So then now he has to roll with disadvantage. Why did it not show me the full roll is what I want to know. Oh, because there is no so you can impose disadvantage, but this is not something that can have disadvantage on it. This is just something that he hits. And he just rolls damage on. So you can't do silvery barbs on this because it does not require a roll.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. And he's going to do 7 psychic damage to Buaa. And I need you to click on the thing that says DC 16 Wisdom saving throw there in the chat. So he hits you. You take 7 points of psychic damage, and you are now charmed by Xanathar. And he says to you,
All right, what you're going to do is you're going to do your attacks, good attacks now that you're with me, the best attacks even, and you're going to attack your friends.
and you have to attack your friends now. You cannot disobey him.
Wait, I thought I saw something in my dude word.
What was it?
I saw it was the Fey ancestry. Does that do something? Because it says something about avoiding
Immune
charm.
to charm.
The Fey ancestry. I think you're right. So,
As I was reading through a bunch of stuff, I'm just like, oh, that's
Fey ancestry means you have advantage on saving throws. So, to avoid, so you can click. See, right there next to your 7. There's a little. If you highlight over your 7, there's a little up arrow to the right of it. Need you to click that.
click.
And he says,
Unfortunately, that's still an 11, so you're still charmed, even though you're a Fey, low energy Fey.
So now he tells you to attack your friends after he charms you. So then that comes to Buaa's turn. So which one of your friends are you going to attack?
That's when you just assign odds and evens, and you roll a d20 and make the game
Flip
decide
a
who you
coin.
hit.
Yeah, just like, well, Father was nice to me, but then Kevin tried giving me his fart bombs. I like both of them. I'll just roll. Yeah, Kevin, you're odd. Father, you're even. I'll roll this d20. Oh. So I guess I have to hit Father.
Yep. So you have to hit father. So
You can definitely try.
Now can I cast it?
now you can cast it.
Great. I cast Silvery Barb.
Okay, so you cast Silvery Barb. So go ahead and roll your attack, and then you'll have to do it at disadvantage, which is the same way you did with advantage, but there's an arrow to the left. So how are you going to attack? How are you going to attack the father?
I'm gonna attack with just an unarmed strike to make sure that I don't have to swing a weapon at them.
Oh, but you can't do that. You're under his control. He can't. You know what? I'll tell you what. Go ahead and make me a just a regular wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Which would be under character. Or it might not be for some people it hasn't been showing up, but it'll be under if you look under wisdom at the very top.
Wisdom.
You can click the thing below it, the little shield.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So yeah, you are compelled to hit them as hard as you can with your best weapon, which is your great axe.
My great axe.
I was gonna give you the option to be like, you know what, if you roll good, I'll let you do an unarmed attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Father, but I guess I have to do that. Does that mean I hit attack with great axe?
Yeah, just hit the little box next to great axe.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
So he does not take any damage.
Does the father just whip shield off his back, backs it away, and says, "Don't try, little one. It won't end well."
So that is going to be your turn. And that goes to Kevin's turn.
Now, second part of that spell actually is you can choose a different creature that you see within range and choose yourself and choose. Oh, never mind. I could do that or that. with that
It's
spell.
one or the other, yeah.
Okay,
Just for that.
just making sure.
So
It's a good spell. It's the greatest spell. Some say there's no other spell quite like it. I cast Chill Touch.
okay. So chill touch is
Rusty.
chill touch is does that require a saving throw? Or is it spells damage
Takes 1d8
increases,
of
make a
your
ranged
product
spell attack.
damage.
So you just click the little thing next to the little box.
The what?
There's a little box next to the word chill touch that's like the square. And like once you highlight your mouse over it, it shows a mouse. Or shows a dice.
Done.
So you cast Chill Touch. It is a 20. That does hit Xanathar. So Xanathar takes 7 points of damage from your Chill Touch and cannot heal himself until the end of your next turn. So Xanathar is now grappled by one of his eye stalks by the skeletal hand that is coming up out of the ground. So he cannot heal himself as long as that is touching him. And Xanathar takes an extra 7 points of damage. So now that Xanathar he kind of cries out and he kind of jerks to one side as he gets pulled down, and that does a little bit of damage as he shows that he's He's there in the grasp of the skeletal hand, and now he only has 179 hit points remaining.
Guys, I think things might.
One at a
Am
time.
I also able to
One at a
cast?
time.
Am I also able to cast Magic Hand, as it's one of my cantrips?
Sure. Let me see if I'm not sure if it's a bonus action or not. Let me see. It has to be a bonus action for you to be able to cast it.
Oh, okay.
Which it does not want to pull up your character sheet for me. So it is an action, so you would not be able to cast Mage Hand.
Okay, don't worry about it.
So that is that your turn?
All his other eyes stalks are still moving, right?
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of them.
I stake. Can I move? How many spots? How many feet?
You can move up to 30 feet.
Great. I run back to the pickle.
You run back to the pickle. Okay, so you get right up to the pickle and you pick it up. We'll say you went ahead and picked it up.
And I hold it in front of me.
Okay. And so he sees you going and grabbing the pickle as we go to Father Andrick's turn.
Alrighty. He just shakes his head at you and says, I'm disappointed. And you have to have reprisal and be punished. And with that, he then opens his mouth and breathes out a gout of acid in a 15-foot cone that will hit Bois and Xanathar.
Okay, so does there...
Hoping to snap him out. It's a DC 12 dex save. I'm trying to find how to do the breath attack on the sheet here. I can find it. So I'm looking at it in the other one. Here it is. Accessory breath weapon. Found it. And cone. There we go.
So then you need to click that dexterity saving throw, Bua, and so will Xanathar.
No, I rolled a 1.
No, Xanathar rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
Oh. Wait, so that was good then.
And so you still need to click the saving throw.
I did.
Try clicking it again, because it didn't... There you go. So, you save.
Oh.
You save in the spell. Is it a save or suck, or is it half damage?
It's you still eat half.
Okay. So, Bua, you take half damage on that. So you take -1 point of damage, because he only did 2 damage. And Xanathar takes the full 2 damage. So Xanathar...
Does he get a chance to try and break the charm since he took damage?
Yes. If you want to go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, in order to break that charm. That's an 18. You are no longer charmed. You are no longer charmed. I don't know how you...
This flying
When he shakes his head like that, the father just looks at me and goes, now do your job. And he points at Xanathar.
So he takes the damage. Xanathar gets acid right in one of his least favorite eyes. So Xanathar takes 1 point of damage, as he is now down to 178 hit points.
The cleric is back to most damage done.
So
Bring it, wizard. I mean, suck it.
is that your turn then?
No, I'm going to then take my movement, since I know neither of them are going to smack me, and they're in front of me, between me and Xanathar, and I'm going to move 20 feet towards the downed ranger.
Okay.
It's just to be 10 feet away.
Yep. So you're gonna move 20 feet. So you're getting up closer on the ranger.
Yep.
Now, as you're moving towards him, moving towards the ranger, that's going to be Xanathar's turn. As Xanathar is going to use his eyes. He's going to point them right at the guy he sees running, which is Bua. and he's going to point his eye at Bua, and he's going to.
Well, it's not running. I was walking down the hall.
I'm sorry, not Bua. Darn it, I targeted the wrong person.
Father?
Father. Yep. So he shoots his eye ray at you, and you take 14 points. 14
Ouch.
points of damage.
What type?
Psychic.
Damn. I was really hoping you said acid. Father goes down with that one and starts making death saves.
Father goes down. So Father is now down, and he sees you on the ground, and he's going to he's going to attempt to mock you as you're down on the ground, and he's gonna say,
You're finished. Totally finished. Nobody messes with Xanathar and walks away. Nobody. And I'm gonna hit you with the best ray, the most powerful ray. You're gonna disappear, and everyone will say, wow, Xanathar did it again.
so he's going to aim his ray at Bua now. So he says,
If you're not gonna do my bidding, what are you even good for? Honestly, you're very low energy. You're very sleepy Bua is what they're calling you. Very reputable people are calling you that. So, goodbye.
Doesn't even rhyme.
doesn't even rhyme. So Xanathar's going to shoot his eye
from a flying testicle.
He's going to shoot his ray at Bua. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. And Bua is going to take 21 points of damage.
Oh God!
Wow.
So Bua,
Kevin is now wearing bua all over the front of him.
Yeah, I don't even make a sound. It's just.
so you just, how does it look when as you fall?
It's like I don't even fall. It's like at the end of Watchmen when Dr. Manhattan explodes Rorschach. It's just.
So that is Kevin's turn.
Jesus Christ.
Save me.
No.
You're dead people in the hall and you're wearing your barbarian. A furry
I get
meat
one
coat.
spell a turn, right?
Yes.
If it's an action, yes, but there's also bonus action spells that, so you can technically throw both of them.
I cast Find Familiar for a hawk and give it the command to attack the main eye.
I don't think familiars can attack.
Can't they?
They could have if
they can cast through spells through.
Oh, you can cast
Space of
spells through them.
Okay, the familiar has the statistics of the chosen form.
I didn't think,
Celeste instead of East.
Most folks don't send them in to fight because they get blown up in one smack. So it's just we're done. That's where we're both like, I think you could do it. It's the best part about new folks in D&D. They come up with things we haven't thought of in years of playing because you get going down that lane.
I know you can cast spells through them, but a familiar does not. So the base spell Find Familiar does not allow familiars to attack. I just looked up the rules.
Oh.
Well, the new one or the
never mind
legacy? Which one are we using?
We're
by the
using
way?
2014.
Okay.
In standard, a standard familiar summoned by Find Familiar cannot attack. However, familiars have useful actions they can take. So it can take the help action if you want. If you want to, well, but then you'd have to wait until next turn to do anything. So you do have
Okay,
some,
then never mind.
you do have some pretty solid attacks cantrips though there.
I do. Well, let's cast, trying to make sure I get this one right.
Toll the Dead.
Actually, Yes.
Well, the dead's
this
really
cat
good because
is
he's already hurt.
full of
That's
dead.
the one I threw at him at the beginning where I summoned the giant
Yeah.
spectral bell.
So you're gonna do the D12 save then.
Okay.
So
We
go
got
ahead.
this. Big money. Big money. I don't get to see it until I see it on your stream.
Okay, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He rolled an 8, so he fails. So he takes 8 points of damage, does Xanathar. We're gonna apply those 8 points of damage to Xanathar. And Xanathar, he kind of winces like he has something in his eye. He kind of cries out and goes, "Ah!" as he now only has 170 hit points remaining.
And I keep holding that pickle right in front of me between him and me. Hopefully he's not going to shoot the pickle.
No, but what he is gonna do is he's gonna fly up to you and bite you. He's gonna go ahead and fly up to you and bite you because that is his turn now.
Right
Every
before he
pickle in his
bites.
mouth.
Hit-cha!
So right before he bites, you sneeze. Roll me a D100.
Hopefully it's a fart.
No, this is pure comedic. Don't worry. This is not serial.
Roll a 100. I want whatever the creature is to spawn on his face.
That is a
Face hugger style.
that is a
Robotic
19.
Possum just clawing him.
So in your hand appears a handful of copper coins.
Shit.
Yep, penny for your thoughts.
And-
Hold and run.
And he's going to bite right at you. That's going to be a 13 to hit, which does hit the squishy wizard. So that's going to be 18 points of damage. You only had 8. So you are now
my
officially
lord.
dead. You are now officially dead,
All the
Kevin.
way dead.
What does this bite
Yeah.
look like?
But he ate the pickle.
No, he didn't. He was very calculated with his bite.
Oh.
He bites into you. You know, the pickle goes into his mouth, and he just kind of spits it out. Puh. But what does it look like when he bites you?
Well, I'm still looking down at the coins going, shit. And just,
Like T-Rex Jurassic Park on the toilet, just down from the top.
So he bites into you, and Kevin, you have now passed on the mortal coil, and you are all laying there dead at the hands of Xanathar.
I'm not laying anywhere.
Are we
I'm
all
laying
dead?
everywhere.
Oh, you're
I
all
thought
dead.
I thought I was at 0 hit points.
So, in this, if he does more than double your damage, you're dead.
Yeah, but he took me from 12 down to 0, right? He didn't take me to -12.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You technically should have been making wisdom saving throws. That is my fault. Or not wisdom, death saving throws. That is technically
Oh.
my fault.
I didn't know
Come
that
up
I
and
could have
stab us
done
on
that.
the ground.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, that is technically my fault. So, but you know what? Go ahead.
But I'm dead anyway. There
Go-
we go.
Go ahead, and we did 3 turns.
If you nat 20, you'd bounce right back up. And
Yeah,
he'd
so
smack
we
you down
did
the
we
second
did
time.
3
It'd be great.
turns. So what I want you to do is we'll go ahead and make me a death saving throw. So what you do for that is, I don't know because we've never done it before with this. Hold on. So Winifred, with your death saving throw. Oh yes, I see it now. So underneath your photo, you'll see a thing that says death saves.
Okay.
You did 3 turns. So if you roll a natural 20 on this, you'll pop up. But if not,
Oh, I see.
yeah, it looks like a little skull.
All right. So I click the little death saves button.
Yep.
And then where do I click?
Right. So it'll
Like this?
appear. So
Do I click on the hearts or do I click on the
No, no,
skulls?
okay. So you see the skull, and once it turns red,
Yeah.
you'll
Okay.
see that you'll see that there's a dice over your picture.
Okay. Oh, I see. Got it. Death saves. There we go.
That is a 19.
19.
So that's 1 save. Go ahead and roll me a second one. That is a 13. That
13.
saves. Go ahead and roll me a third one. That's a failure.
Oh,
So you did
I
not.
failed.
You did not make it.
I do in fact die.
Yep.
Bum, bum.
So you were all
Um.
laying there, the victims of Xanathar, as Xanathar says,
I don't like losers, and you're the biggest losers in the dock ward, maybe the whole city. So now I fix it. I fix it the Xanathar way, fast, strong, and beautifully destructive.
and the night ends in shadows and silence. Let me change this music. The night ends in shadows and silence, while Xanathar fumed over a stolen trinket and your fate played out in blood or bravery. Davil and the Zentarum slipped the real piece off the docks. A shipment of contraband, gone without a trace. Your mission was never about the artifact. It was a diversion. Loud, flashy, and meant to hold Xanathar's attention just long enough. And it worked. Perfectly. Now, alone in his room, Davil pours a drink and opens his journal. He wasn't supposed to care, but he does. At the top, fresh page, he writes, people who were nearly, very nearly good enough. His quill pauses. What does Davil write about your character? Bua'a.
He went the furthest because he exploded.
What does he write about your character, Father?
He just writes a note in there. Now let's see if the bastard tries to send any more of my men's souls to that scaled tyrant he serves. I think not. And then just a line right through my name in the ledgers of people that work there.
Winifred, what does he write about your character?
Winifred, she tried, she died, and little will she be remembered.
And last, but certainly not least, Kevin, what does he write about your character?
He writes about my character. Oh, thank God. I was so sick and tired of paying that tab.
So, with that, Kevin's quill comes to an end as he writes the stories of your character that he really shouldn't have cared about, but for some reason he did. And Kevin closes his diary, and he marks the end of your journey as you have all been defeated by Xanathar.
I should have stayed under the bridge.
And that is our session.
Ah.
Wait, did you just say that I closed the book and
Yeah,
put down
yeah,
my
the
quill?
one in the list
Oh,
X,
sorry,
like you said
Kevin.
earlier.
Davil. Sorry, Kevin. I had Kevin on the brain.
No, I mean, if I lived and I'm writing the whole book and everything, it turned out to actually be me.
No, it's the end of your story. It's the end of your story.
Kevin was a high elf. He was so arrogant, even in death, he still thinks he's alive.
Exactly. See, you understand.
And nothing happens because you're dead.
Oh.
99.
A 90. It's a 99.
I appear by your side and now your eternal friend and follower.
So there's a hint. There's a hint. Was anybody wearing a hat?
There's
A hat?
No.
Was anybody's
No.
character
Oh.
wearing a hat?
physically.
Okay. So you get a hint of what probably would have been a perfect replica of Bua'a's hat, but instead nothing happens because Kevin is no longer alive. And thank you all so much for playing.
Thank
Alright,
you.
Thank
Kevin.
you.
Great story.
This was fun. This was very fun. Thank you.
And thank you to everybody who was watching. Remember to go and check out the sponsors. We have Tabletone, 30% off your first 3 months if you sign up for Tabletone. They're the ones who provided all the music tonight. Gamer Subs, of course, 10% off your order.
Yeah, who got the Gamer Subs coupon?
Nobody said that they got the Gamer Subs coupon, but there's one person who came into Discord and said hi, so I'm going to send them one. Pepsi, whoever that is. I don't know if that's one of your people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of my people.
So Pepsi is going to get. I'm gonna go ahead and send Pepsi just a separate code, and they're gonna leave my Discord right away, I'm sure, but it's okay. That's what I would do. I'd be like, there's a guy that I'm watching. I'll join his Discord, grab the code, and then leave. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them the code. I'm gonna do that right now just so I can remember.
Mind if I throw in a shameless plug?
Go for it. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. That was the next thing. I was going to have you guys plug everything.
No, not that. Although that too. But no.
Is it the
If you
pickle?
go to memphisbarbecuesupplies.com and use code Firebane, you get 10% off. I get nothing for this. I just know it's really good.
He sent me some of that old Miss Steak Rub stuff to try, and I don't go to. It is so ridiculously good. It is so good. I took the wife for her birthday to a steakhouse like a month after getting that from him. I'm like, I'd rather go home and make my own on the Foreman grill. This isn't as good as that stuff from Memphis.
I've been wanting some Memphis barbecue supply, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it.
Oh, you
Old
should.
Miss Steak Rub.
It
Put
is
on burgers,
so
put on
good.
everything. So good.
I made some chicken and rice curry, and I used the Malcolm's. It was one of the Malcolm's Cajun seasoning, I think, on it, and it just was amazing.
So Pepsi, if you're still watching, you should check your DMs on Discord right now. I just went ahead and sent you the code to get your $10 gift card to GamerSups. And remember to use code Bottom Energy for an extra 10% off. So, what else would you like to plug? Anything else you want to plug, Firebane?
What is it? With code Firebane15 at Fabled Beard Co., you can get 15% off from Fabled Beard Co. For anybody who's got a beard. That is an amazing product. They use only the finest qualities, including CBD beard care if you've got a sensitive skin.
I actually have a bunch of Fable beard oil here. It's my beard oil.
Yeah.
So I can.
Now you have a way to get 15% off. You're welcome.
So technically, I'm an affiliate with them too. I just never set it up. So, that's my fault. Strawberry, what would you like to plug? Go ahead and plug your stream, yourself, whatever you want to plug.
Sure, if you love playing Minecraft, Strawberry GS is my socials on Twitch and also YouTube.
Let me see if I can do a shout out.
Oh yeah, you can probably give me a shout out in your Twitch chat.
Yeah, I'm using a new bot and I don't have everything set up on it yet, so I have to do the regular shout out.
Yes.
Krigor.
Yeah. Minecraft and mom advice Monday through Friday.
Momcraft.
Yeah.
Krigor, what would you like to plug?
You guys can catch me on twitch.tv/Grigor. Do a lot of variety casting, roleplay, so all that fun shenanigans and tomfoolery most evenings.
Great. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. What about you, Jeff?
Surprisingly, I've been trying to get offline a lot lately. I haven't really posted too much on Instagram or Twitter, and I've been trying to get back into streaming, but I just started a new show with Crunchyroll, so that's taking every ounce of my life until next year.
Exciting.
But yeah, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. It's both just at GEOFFBISENTE. I post a lot on my stories, which is just a lot of kind of shit posting and funny things. Twitter's, same thing, just kind of shit posting. But yeah, this year was kind of weird, especially with a lot of the voiceover community, and it drove a lot of us to be like, we don't need to be online as much as we are.
Me, I'm always online. So
I was too. I was very perpetually online, and then the online community turned into a bunch of dickheads, and I was like, you know what? You do not deserve my time or help.
This is much more healthy for you, but I
oh
agree.
My God. Yeah. I before all that happened, like I had made and was running a free info packet for like content creators and voice actors who were working from home or wanted to work from home, and was doing yearly updates and stuff like that. And then people started being like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "I run a commercial grade studio, kiddos. You wanna?" And it's like, "And you're gonna slam the guy. You're gonna send an audition in for a union game for me to cast? No, you guys can go away." So that was like the big straw for me to be like, I'm gonna not be here.
Good idea.
Yeah, I watch a lot, like I lurk in a lot of people's Twitch channels, so I'll probably like follow all you guys and like kind of lurk around, but that's as far as I go lately. Like last time I played, I think I tried out my Steam Deck with Home Flipper, and it was like an hour, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
well, thank you all so much for joining me. Everybody, thank you for
This
watching.
is really fun. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
glad.
you for running
Yeah,
it.
seriously, thank you.
Oh, you know what? I want to plug. I want to plug you. You're a great DM.
Oh,
Yeah, you did a great job.
This
was like everything. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then like you're just like, yes, here it is. Where sometimes it felt like whenever I would see people, they're like, not figured out. I'm just like, okay.
Well,
But I'd like to also say this about you there, Louis. Louis is a fantastic RPer, human being all around, and good-hearted person. Not only that, he's an amazing entertainer online, and if you follow his stuff, you'll get to see very interesting content, not just RP, but also the music that he has produced and put out songs on. He's
done
got
these
an
really
absolutely
cool
wonderful
raps.
sense of humor. Yep.
Yeah.
The man is truly just a gem of a human. So please make sure that you drop him a follow.
thank you,
Yes.
Firebane. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, and thank you, Strawberry, as well. Strawberry pushed me before I even started playing with Strawberry. She pushed me to sign up to be a pro GM on Start Playing Games.
Yes. So once you have your link for that, then send it to me and I'll plug it to my people.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. So basically, it's a website where you can, as a GM, sign up, and if they accept you, you can host games for like $20 a pop, and then people pay you for you to run games. So, yeah. But on that note,
And the nice thing about playing with fellow players who are paying to be in the game is that people are serious about playing it. They're not looking at their phones, or they're there to play when they've paid to be there.
and also it means they're more likely to show up. Is what they
Yes.
said. Yeah. So if somebody pays $20 for something, they're probably going to show up to it.
Yeah.
So
I'll be there early if I'm giving you $20. I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Yes.
So on that note, thank you all so much. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a raid. I don't know if you wanted to do your own separate raid or if you wanted to keep going, Firebane, but I'm gonna go ahead and raid Bike Man, who's been really supportive of me.
Oh, great guy.
Yeah, he did want to come and do this show. He's like, no. I asked him if he wanted to come and do this, and he's like, no, it's just not my thing. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and take the party over to Bike Man. Thank you, everybody, once again for joining us. Next week is our Halloween special that we have. It's the Halloween special, and it's going to be Benny Fitz is coming back. Jeff Leach, the voice of Ghost from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, is going to be one of the players. And Karina Betker is going to be one of the players. And yeah, we're going to have a good time on Halloween. It's going to take place in a spooky cemetery. But on that note,
That sounds like a lot of fun.
So it's going to be the Halloween special. So thank you all very much. I love you very much, and we'll see you next Sunday, same dead time, same dead channel.
You said people.